just want to say, like, and this isn't, I'm not going to use how Annette is feeling to point score, but this is all I'm going to say on it, really. For those that were come to it, those were sat battling and things like that, when somebody isn't feeling like this, to sit and come to it and, you know, do what you was doing, it was horrendous. And I hope to God that if you ever find yourself in the position where you're suffering with mental health or you're upset, people aren't nasty enough to come to you. It's all I'm going to say. Because there's a time and a place, like, react to it on your news, you know, do a video. Do you get what I'm saying? It was wrong people come to in this, but I get it. It's TikTok, people are going to come to, right? But let's just hope that one day you don't find yourself in this position and people aren't doing it back to you, because you can never moan about it. You can never say they sat there while my mental health was bad and they mocked it and they laughed. You can't do it. You cannot play that card anymore, you know?
That they're not used to, you know, being around, and see them getting on with their lives, putting themselves out there, making a go of it, building a platform, getting a few quid in their pocket, and they can't stand it. They can't stand it. They think that people like me and you, middle-aged women, we should just shrink into the background, be nobodies, be nothing. We've had our time, you know, we don't fit the mold.
Exactly,
We're not the Instagram perfect creatures they're used to seeing. And that's what they do. And they come for people like you for that reason and that reason alone, because they can't bear to see other people doing all right for themselves in whatever way that is. And at the end of the day, you know, I hate to break it to you kids, but middle-aged people, yeah, we have a right to the planet as well. It's our first go at it too, you know. And we have a right to pick up a camera if we want, and we have a right to have a laugh with people, and we have a right to battle, and we have a right not to worry about our aesthetic too much, or whether our grey hairs are showing, or whether we've put weight on. We're allowed to not worry about all of that shit because we've earned the right not to. We've earned the right not to. We're in our 40s now, we're sick of it. And it just means... Pardon?
Just remember as well, right, Annette, that hurt people hurt other people.
Oh, no, sorry about that.
That's okay. But hurt people hurt other people. So they're not doing it because they generally dislike you, it's because they hurt themselves. And that's how people react.
Thank you, Laura.
People hurt. Oh, look at her. Oh, God.
Yeah, nobody's perfect, exactly, Lauren. And you know,
Thank you so
I
much.
just think, I wish people could get to know the version of you that I've got to know. I know it's really difficult though, because when you fire the camera up, you do become, even Corey, like, I love Corey to bits.
Dogs can sense when there's something wrong, can't they? Dogs can always sense it.
Underneath that, you can tell that he's much more than the role he plays. Like, you're much more than the role you play.
Sorry guys, I don't feel very well.
I wish people could just be asked to get beyond what they see on the camera and actually start seeing people as humans. Because you'd be surprised.
Yeah, dogs know.
People don't realise the words and
You're a lovely woman, and I'm not going to sit here and convince you otherwise. If you wish to go, I'm not going to hold your hand.
That was lovely, them jumping in the
I'm not going
box.
to tell you can't do this, because you tell me
Wasn't
yourself. Well, you wouldn't say it in them words, because you're a God-loving woman.
Do you know what it is, guys, right? I know that we sit here and we have our banter and we take the piss. Thank you, Dawn. You know, we do that. Everyone's guilty of it, right? But it's just showing up like that when somebody's not in in the best place. Do you know what I mean? I think it's lovely. Everybody that joined the boxes, everybody that showed kindness in the comment section, it's nice to see. It's nice to see.
Wouldn't you? Yeah. Right, so I'm not... Oh,
come on, Annette.
Yeah.
Come on.
Have a heart.
But what I just want you to know, right, and this is only from my perspective and my chat, I've got 2,500 people in my life, and we all take sorry for you. So if you don't want to go, and you want somebody to stand by your side, we're behind you 100%.
I just don't know what to do at the moment.
I think you do need a break. If you want my truth, I think you do need a break.
Yeah,
right?
she does need a break.
Away permanently from something you quite clearly enjoy doing. You enjoy it.
Exactly.
If you didn't enjoy it anymore, right? If you didn't have some sort of satisfaction other than just monetary If you didn't have satisfaction off this app, I'm telling you, Annette, then walk away. But you do enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you this, Corey. I've never actually done TikTok purely for money. Okay, the extra money on top of my benefits, the extra money's been wonderful.
Yeah, it will, Lynn. She just needs to take a break and recharge, and then come back.
Okay, I made so little on TikTok, and money is not money that really pushes me. It's the community that I've built.
Exactly. Yeah.
Sorry, I think
but then this community are also, but these communities are also relying on you to stay strong, because with our communities we teach them our values, and then people connect with our values on a personal level.
Go and take the dog to the garden.
Do you know what I find mad, right? Do you know what I find mad? People that like sit and mock her. I ain't going to sit here and mention names, I wouldn't give you the privilege. People that sit and mock her for appearance, right? Make sure that you look like a supermodel yourself before you sit and mock somebody else. And that goes for anybody sat mocking anybody who's overweight, you know, bad skin, bad teeth, hair on the face, bad eyebrows. Make sure that you look like fucking, you're fresh off that catwalk or out of Vanity Fair, darling, before you're sat mocking anybody, is all I'm going to say. Do you know what I mean? Because unless you look like a supermodel or you're fucking a Greek goddess, you can't sit and talk about anybody's appearance and looks, you know? Especially some of the people I seen come to it yesterday. Like, and I could really sit here and rip you apart and, you know, go as low as what you do, but I wouldn't, because you don't win anything that way. You know, just because you ain't happy with what you see looking back at you in the mirror doesn't mean that, you know, other people, you get what I'm saying, guys, don't you? It's a problem within. It's a problem within. Not a problem with the eyes, what you're seeing. Looking at other people, it's what you're seeing looking back at you that's a problem. Because like these people that are calling people fat, they ain't skinny themselves. These people that are talking on people's looks, you look like you're married to your fucking brother. Do you know what I mean? You look like fucking Whitakers. So let's like not go for people when you ain't no fucking, you know, supermodel yourself. Don't understand it. I'm sorry. You know? Just saying as it is. Because I've dipped now. Not feeling too great. Paracetamol's worn off. But Luna, my darling, I hope, sorry, I've got to get out of that. It's just because your page name was called it. I'm sending you all of our love. I think I've got the flu. I'm sending you all of our love. Our inboxes are open for you. There's always a box here for you, darling. And just take some time off, recharge, and come back and just start again and just ignore what them idiots have got to say. Do you really care what they've got to say? The fact that they have to sit and, you know, talk about you for content continuously 1 day a week. Do you know what I mean, darling? Bullies. And people see it. That's all I'm going to say. People see it. Yeah, I'm not going to open boxes, guys. But, oh, hello, there you are, darling. So, moving forwards, are you going to take some time off, just a couple of weeks, and come back all recharged and everything? Because you've got an amazing community. I know TikTok gets hard. Your mental health is the most important thing, but it's them with the problem, darling. They've got the problem. What did I just say about the Whitaker? If you missed it, it's your fault. Yeah. So I'm not going to repeat it. But if you missed it, it'll be on the Observer's YouTube. You can catch it up there. Yeah, of course you can.
Hello.
Hello, Peter, darling.
Hey, I just wanted to say, I know you guys have your FYP shows and you all banter with each other, but the amount of power that you have, this is going to sound bad, the amount of power that you have over other people, because, you know, if you go to your council and they start changing the cyber laws and then the council goes up there, like, I'm not 100% sure how your laws work, but the problem is that TikTok doesn't necessarily have to follow the rules because they don't have the law behind them. So if all of you, it doesn't really matter which of you started, you know, petitioning your council and stuff, then you could get the cyber laws changed to match what's happening on TikTok as far as bullying and harassment and all of that. Because right now, like you said earlier, the police don't have to do anything because they don't have to track down the address.
No, nothing.
But you have a big enough following, and all these FYP shows have a big enough following, and Annette's got 172,000. So that's a lot of power that you guys have to be able to go out and say, hey, listen, we need to change this, and this is what's happening. And you've got the video proof. It's all over the FYP of who's saying what against who.
Yeah.
It's, and I know it's not simple, but you got to start somewhere.
Yeah, I agree.
Good morning, Miss Red.
Morning, how you feeling?
I can't use the words this morning to describe how I'm feeling because I'd probably get kicked out. I feel awful.